Hello, my loves, to Adoma, which translates from my mother tongue as Love Bell. How are y'all doing today? Have you ever been in a situation where someone's asking you something or someone's telling you something and you want to react, but you don't want to react, you just want to be able to respond? For an example, if someone is telling you or you're telling somebody something and it's like in shock, but you want to react, but instead you respond. You see the look on their face, like they're stunned, like what? She's not upset. They're just responding. They're being mindful of what they're saying. Has that ever happened to you? I find that this practice encourages positive shift in your mental habits. Like it promotes resilience and a greater sense of well-being. Being able to respond and not react is a transformation of your mind, your mindset, and being mindful of your words and how you say them. Because as much as they say like words or the English language is a language of spells, knowing what to say and how to say it, it can transform your response. So not come off harsh, not come off rude, not come off, but in all reality, it's comes off soft and calm. Benefits of being mindful: reduces stress, improves your focus, emotional regulations. I find that when I'm mindful of what I say and how I say or what I say, to whom I say it to, I find that it helps to lower my anxiety and my stress and promote relaxation and focus. Sometimes like people come to you out of the blue. I want to just say or do something to make you react. And the moment you show them like, nah, I'm not even on that. I'm going to observe with my eyes, but not absorb with my energy or my body or my body language. And just being in a more calmer state to just answer you without attitude, without any levels rising. Being able to concentrate and have cognitive flexibility. It's really interesting. And for the past week or so, I'm being mindful of what I say and how I say things. And just because someone else has said something doesn't mean that I need to start using that. I was walking in our neighborhood, and where I am, it snows. Like, it snows and it gets crazy cold, like deep freezer crazy cold, right? And I was saying to someone, like, it's not supposed to snow this much, It was supposed to snow just a tad. And it's supposed to be just melt, within a week or so. Come see the snow here on the floor. The way you're slipping and sliding, like, you'll feel like you're in a skating rink and you have no skate boots on, no skate shoes on. You're just slipping and sliding. Like, everywhere you turn, someone is falling. Wherever you turn, someone is slipping. And so I had said to her, like, no, beginning, I think I said by the end of December, all of this snow should be gone. And she said, wishful thinking. And it's like my mind blanked out. She said something else, and I said likewise, but I don't even know what it is that she said. Because it's like my mind went blank. It's like you're pushing something into the atmosphere and you say something to someone and they're kind of looking at you like, oh yeah, girl, please move on. Like, that ain't never gonna happen. And I was like, wishful thinking. Then I seen somebody else on a different day and I used the same words, wishful thinking. And my inner me said, don't say that. That word is not for you. You're not wishfully thinking. You're pushing that out into the atmosphere so the snow can stop. Just because someone else has said something doesn't mean it's a reflection off of you, or it relates to you, or it's part of what you're supposed to be doing or saying. You gotta be mindful of what you say. And that goes back to, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. You gotta be mindful, even though sometimes people may come at you and not even realize you're going through your own stuff. You're going through your own, like, hiccups, your own obstacles. but they're just upset with something that didn't go right or something that they weren't able to control. So now they're going to flip that frustration on you, and you respond without reacting. The rest of the conversation just goes a different way. Like, it's just so magical. It helps you to like manage your own emotions, leading you to better responses in challenging situations. Oh my goodness, girl. I got the hiccups. I'm growing. Are mindful of what you say to self, what you say to others. It really does change your perspective on a lot of different things. Changing your mindset, like that's something that's really big for me. Every day waking up doing the same routine over and over and over and over again. You wash up all the dishes in the night. You wake up in the morning and there's dishes again. Like, people are trying to turn me into a house girl. No, son. Nothing like that. Can't go so. Cannot. But then it's like, once I change my mindset, then washing dishes is like, yo, this is actually kind of therapeutic. You know, like growing up, that's all. Like, once you get to a certain age, that's all you're doing. Washing dishes, washing the bathroom, cleaning up this, swiping up this, vacuuming here, sweeping there. It's like, yo, did I come to be doing all of these things? But then it's like, once you change your mindset on even how that runs, then you realize like these were lessons and that I was supposed to learn so that when I have my own place, I'm able to keep it neat. Keep putting things back where it's supposed to go, not just dropping it anywhere, not having 5 junk drawers, but dealing with each drawer or each mess as it comes in, or whatever, paperwork, whatever it may be, just dealing with it as you come through the door. So then there is no clutter. There is nothing to fog up your mind. There is nothing for you to be anxious about. There is nothing for you to be like have anxiety about. Like, nothing to make you worry, nothing to make you stress, nothing to make you just deal with it as it comes along. And that's why the last video with finding time. That is why, like, finding time to be able to just be mindful and declutter and fully transform your space. Transform your mind, right? Like, if you're able to do that, you're your only limit. I always say that the sky is no longer the limit. You are your only limit. So if you're able to push through that, that is mind-blowing. Being transformed by the renewal of your mind, right? Journaling. Like, when I say journaling, shadow work, being able to like write out everything. Sometimes it's hard for people to express what they want to say. But once you get that paper going on a pen, and you could be talking about the most randomest things, and then the emotions, the feelings, the expressions, everything will just flow out and you just write it all out. Then that's no longer something you have to carry, Meditation, being able to sit with self, to rewire your brain, to unlearn and relearn, to have positive mental habits and reducing negative thought patterns. Like, why do you think it is that they say if you sit something in front of a child from their 4 to 7, it sticks? But having the ability to unlearn all those things you once learned, all those things that were once programmed, all those things that were, just given to you. I have to unlearn everything. It's like everything you learned was a lie, and now you have to rewrite it on your own. So being able to sit down with self, it brings clarity. Being out in nature, hugging it. When's the last time you hugged a tree? Have you ever hugged a tree? It's so rewarding. It's so peaceful. It's so magical. Like, who knew hugging a tree would, all these things could come from hugging a tree, being out in nature. Gratitude. Gratitude is the fastest way to raise your vibration. And then she starts to list out all the things that she's grateful for. Her healthy body, being able to breathe, her limbs, her arms, her legs, her knees, her brain, her heart. She starts to list off so many different things. Thank you for this day. Thank you for the air I breathe. Thank you for the gift of life. And she just keeps going and keeps going. And it's just like, it's so true. Once upon a time, I watched the video where a man said every time he goes outside, he just thanks the sky, the birds, the clouds, the sun, the moon, for doing all that they do on a daily basis for us. And things started to change for me. And I was like, this is so amazing. So being able to shift your focus from negative to positive, it enhances your overall well-being, helping you clear your mind and reset your emotional state. Being present in the moment is like no other. To be mindful, it's like the brain's ability to recognize itself by forming new connections. You can change your mental habits and improve your self-identity. And doing it daily, even taking 1 minute to be mindful, to pause, to breathe, to focus on the present, to cultivate a habit of mindfulness. Setting reminders to practice mindfulness throughout the day, especially in stressful moments. It can be part of your daily routine to transform your mind, leading to a more fulfilling and balanced life. We got to be mindful, y'all. We got to be mindful. Let me know in the comments how you started to be mindful. Is mindful a practice is it a daily thing that you do? Let's chat it up in the comments. Mindfulness, changing your mindset, transforming your mindset, reducing your anxiety, your stress, meditating, being grateful, breathing, improves your focus, your emotional regulation. Come on, y'all. Let's change our mindset. Let's be mindful of the things that we say to ourselves. Mindfulness transforms your mindset by helping you become more aware of your thoughts and emotions, allowing you to respond to them rather than react impulsively. It encourages a positive shift in mental habits, promoting resilience and greater sense of well-being. We got to be mindful. So until next time, keep fit and have fun. Later, y'all. Toodles.